Before turning things over to Leah, I just wanted to give kind of a brief introduction, overview of what Special Collections and Archives does at the Fairfax Library. So we've been there since, well, it's been an established department since 1984. And it's, of course, we do have the collections, but it's also made up of several services that we do for the entire George Mason University. What is our website? And the University Dissertation and Thesis Services are the offices part of Special Collections, and they oversee, Sally Evans oversees all of the students going through that process, either a thesis or dissertation. So she sees every student each semester and during the summer. And then those theses and dissertations, at least one copy is housed in the Special Collections and Archives. Another service is records management. This is that we oversee the policies set up by the Commonwealth of Virginia to establish guidelines for retentions of records as a state agency in Virginia. And so this is not the Fenwick Library, but this is the central receiving warehouse on Fairfax campus. And we have a corner in there where we can keep the records on these pallets. And sometimes offices request them back. And so we retrieve things, but mostly it's for storage. Of course, the bulk of what we do is managing our historical collections. And we focus a lot on photography and transportation and planning, theater and performing arts, and the history of Northern Virginia, and with a particular emphasis on political collections, political and government collections. Another service, but also it also manages part of our collection, is our oral history program, and we actively interview alumni and faculty and donors to the department and other people in the Northern Virginia area. And the program also manages the other oral history programs that we already have that are legacy collections from as far back as the 1970s, 1980s. And now, currently, everything is done completely on digital video, so we don't even use videotape anymore. And then of course, what we're talking about today and what we've used for this presentation is the University Archives collection, which is kind of brings everything together in our department. I mean, essentially, the Records Management Office helps bring in the University Archives. The oral history program is, interviewing people associated with the history of the university. Almost half of our collections are university archives. Even our historical collections have personal papers people donated, and they were people who went to the university or have some affiliation, and they have historical documents that we would not otherwise have because they're from before the school was a university in 1972, or even back as far as the early 1950s and late 1940s. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Leah, who's going to talk about the history of the campus here.